Henny steps up, and Nickis delivers as Luminosity managed to take down a Cloud9 that looked a bit lackluster coming into that overpass. And the first thing I want to start with here is actually Luminosity is so far behind now, they're not going to be able to qualify for the Pro League finals anyway, where they're just upsetting Cloud9 at this point. This is not what should have been happening.
Yeah, I mean, is it upsetting? I'm not sure, considering Cloud9's situation as well. Anything's possible, honestly. So looking at the record of Cloud9 from recent games as well, it's not really looking super pretty. But yeah, I mean, obviously, a great first half has to be said from Luminosity. I mean, again, super straightforward T-side from them. Nothing too fancy.
Yeah.
They were definitely not any different from what we saw. I guess the good thing is that the actual pushes, the bomb sites, they were doing things together, and they were trading kills effectively, and they were pretty much more often than not coming out on top of those situations where it's just back and forth kills, and they'd be the ones with like a 3-on-2 situation on the B bomb site. Obviously, super hard to retake anymore at that point in time. So that's definitely a positive sign for them. On the other hand, you look at it from a Cloud9 perspective, and yes, there definitely were moments in those fights where they should have come out on top. I felt like it's funny to say that Skroodle's your best rifler on the CT side, and PS is retired at this point. So that's I don't think that bodes well for you.
No, that's kind of not what you want to see, right? You expect Flusher to be the man doing some damage there, Automatic in there chiming in as well, Rush being able to hold his own. We did see signs of that, but it wasn't across the board. One thing I wanted to have a quick look at as well is just this round after they won the pistol, right? Because they made a maybe questionable decision. So we look at this, right? We don't need to see much of the actual game footage, but they opt in to buy 2 SMGs, just one on Rush, one on Skroodle. A little bit of utility bought in there as well, but both Automatic, Flusher, and Golden, just nades and flashes in them, saving their money. Now, this is a huge risk factor. I'm not sure I like this. I don't really see the idea behind it. I've tweeted at Golden, and I've said, look, I need to understand this. I want him to explain the madness behind it.
This is one of those, like, I think they're just trying to outsmart the new meta, you know, making sure that they have the superior weaponry for the third round. They were expecting Luminosity to be on a full save, and that they would buy on the third, obviously because of the new 1900 loss bonus you get from the first loss round. So yeah, I mean that's definitely some 500 IQ type of buying because they could have easily backfired.
And I also thought, is like, do you just plan to lose? Because obviously if they lost, then maybe they've got some players that can buy into it. They try and do something like that. But say Skroodle gets taken down early on here and doesn't walk away with 2 kills. This could have been kind of a lights out Luminosity going, hey, wait a second, why were we getting so many USPs here? Like, I understand we're trying to learn how this new economy system is going to work out for everyone, but this might not be the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really seem, I don't think it definitely is very, very super risky. I mean, that goes without saying. So I think it's just one of those 500 IQ, we're trying to outsmart you kind of a play.
And Cloud9's not really in a situation at the moment where they should be trying something like that, considering you should be trying to walk away with the wins more convincingly. But next up, Natu, we've got Inferno, right? Again, it's a map that both teams can quite happily play. We don't fully know what we're going to get out of either side, though, because Overpass, at least we were pleasantly surprised a bit more from Luminosity and what they were able to deliver, right? Not just because they won the game, but like you were saying there, trading effectively. Communication seemed a bit better than what we'd seen in the first week. So signs of life from this lineup.
Yeah, feel as though you need a little bit more from your T side than what we saw from Luminosity. What about like Inferno to gain map control and hence, I mean, if you get given banana control each round, sure, you can do those just ramming into the bomb side type of plays, easy to do. But then again, if Cloud9 finds the measures to slow down Luminosity effectively, yes, I can see this being a map where Luminosity is going to struggle more.
Well, looking at some of the past results, right, we can see both teams have actually lost some of their recent games going into this. On Inferno, it's actually the last 5 games that have been lost here for Luminosity, so it's not a pretty stat to go into, but they'll be very happy with how they performed on Overpass. Maybe that can carry it through into it, but it's almost a similar kind of tale here for Cloud9. There's no consistency from either of these teams.
Yeah, no, it's again fun to see if they've still have the streets on the B bomb side, like we saw. They were kind of changing things up. Yeah, because they had automatic there at the city side earlier. But then on the T side, Automatic was still first working on Banana, but then they moved him away from that as well. They moved Flusha into Banana to be the one to be working Banana. So they've definitely been trying and working things out, and we've seen different evolutions here from Cloud9 on their T side. So see which version we get this time around.
Now, it's not all about frags, and one of the things that I wanted to ask Scrawny and Launders about quickly is both the Swedes did not perform for Cloud9 this time around. They certainly need to if they want to be able to challenge it, because they were being out-fragged across the board.
Yeah, it was a weird map, just in general. Like, you know, Strudel was like the best player I think on the team for a while.
Yeah.
And we were kind of joking about just like, you know, maybe champion like last games, like last hurrah. But he was going in, but they were still steadily losing rounds the whole time.
Right.
He won a couple of clutch rounds as well. They still were just...
Oh, Launders, your mic's off again. Sadly, we're just having more issues with it today. You're just unlucky when it comes to it. So, Scrawny, maybe you can give us your thoughts on it, because we can actually hear you.
No.
Thanks for that, Connor. Yeah, you could just...
to mirror Launders, right, of course. Like, we saw Ska, he was making some plays. We saw them kind of steadily declining towards the loss. Defeat was knocking on the door of Cloud9 through the entire second half of that match. And now, as we move into Luminosity versus Cloud9 on Inferno, I don't know what to believe here. Like we said, there's so much inconsistencies between these two teams, and in particular the results on Inferno as well.
Yeah.
So it's one of those matches where I feel like I'm just going to toss it up in the air, and wherever my prediction lands is where it does, because it's too hard to call.
I'm just going to say, if Luminosity can just roll with the momentum, I just feel like they're playing better just individually now, and that's what's going to win it, because neither team has shown me anything too impressive tactically in that sense.
Agreed. Can you hear me now?
I think
You hear me now?
I heard a thing. So
I don't hear
I can't hear your voice, sadly, Launders.
Pretty sure Launders is out of the party.
We'll just have a party of 3. We'll ignore the 4 for the moment.
Yeah.
What kind of deal have you struck with production, Mohan, to make me do all the work around here, huh?
What's
that all about?
You know what that means? He just has to give you half his pay for this day.
Oh, well then, okay.
Because you've done more work.
If that's
for
the
him.
deal, like,
It's a win for
leave,
you.
man.
just leave. Get out of here. We don't want you anymore.
It's like double rate.
If anyone could see Launders' face right now, he just looks like this depressed puppy just looking down like, why me? I had so much insight to give. He even smiled. Maybe it'll work eventually.
Bit of a smirk.
But Natu, which way are you thinking this is going to go? Do you think this will be a 2-0 of like just wasted dreams for Luma?
There's a chance, but I don't want to lose my faith on Cloud9. I feel like they're going to be better off here in Inferno. And I feel like I said, this is obviously overpriced. Yes, very much the map or the build-up period is super important, but so is Inferno. I mean, it's very clocked up, and it's hard to do without having the protocols.
Well, hopefully Launders' mic is back. We'll find out very shortly. Otherwise, Connor, you'll be just chilling on your own for a little bit. If you need me to tag in and help you, I'll be there.
Mohan, give it a shout.
No. Errors.
Works. And this pistol is working out for Cloud9. 5v3, 5v2. Making mincemeat of the pushing C's. I mean, Luminosity came out with just utter aggression here, Mohan. And yeah, that didn't work out. So Henny's just trying to retreat, but even then he's boxed in. Still manages to get himself into what seems like safety. The terrorists running forward eventually do drop him, leading Yell in the 1v3. He's going to have to clutch on A, and it's not going to happen. So the T side take their pistol.
A little gush at the end, off the corner of the wall on Skadoodle, but it's not good enough. Cloud9 take that one, and Henny almost unboxed himself like a rare knife.
I've never opened a knife.
A butterfly. I've opened like 10.
Well,
I always open knives.
and gloves.
I'm the luckiest knife opener in the world. I've opened way more knives than is supposed to be statistically probable, I think, for me.
I think it's skewed in favor of streamers.
Streamers, yeah, streamer rush for sure.
Rush.
Wow.
Whoa.
Rush more like flank. More like pwned.
Good stuff from him. So that's an easy cash made from Cloud9. It's even more simple than what that pistol was. How much money does he actually walk away with?
You know what pwned stand for?
What?
Power owned.
Really?
Yeah. So that sounds so lame, right? It's because it was 2002 when lead speak was cool. Just kidding. It's still cool. Just kidding. Again. You got debated.
Suckers. So what's the play, my friends? Cloud9 up against Guns rapidly. I mean, I feel like, how do we get through 2 rounds this quickly? I feel like it was just moments ago we had the tech issues.
Well, Henny ran through halls in the pistol round, then got killed on his way out in the 2v1, and then after that, the eco round happened, the MAC-10 went up through halls, and then Rush flanked the guys at mid, and then I said, Rush, more like flank.
Thanks. Keep me up to speed. I do appreciate the help. Wonders, there's no utility left for the CTs. They just have flashbangs. And they only have 2 defenders here on the A site where Cloud9 are about to sweep forward.
Some would say that's not enough. Some would say that's the bare minimum.
Smoke blocking off the library side, and the Molotov now finished. This could open up CT spawn for Rush. Nobody inside to defend it. LG, I mean, they're not even looking towards it even. They are welcoming them into spawn.
How much does this small fake from Flusha do? A smoke to spools? What's he want to do? 30 seconds? Trying to wait until everyone's the most nervous. They've already overstacked B, so this would help them sell it. They can't think about splitting B here at this point. They're too far away from the site. Yeah, they've just got to go A.
All the while, Flusha will keep up that pressure.
Oh my god, he gets the kill.
Manages to kill Steel. The player drops off of the boost, so Yell will trade, but it's still going to head into B.
Oh my god, they have 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to plant this bomb immediately.
What
they
is
have to get
this?
the player off of the back of the site. They have to. And it's just not going to work. I mean, they've already lost a round to time, and we are 3 rounds deep.
That's dysfunctional calling. Anyway, I don't even know, man. 2 players on B. Man, it's simple. Flusha throw the fake. You have the small fake towards B. It either holds the rotates or pulls one over. Then you just hit A with 4 people. It's probably the best round. You don't run into a situation where you spend 10 seconds running back to a site that you were clearly not positioned to take in time. Like, they were scared of running into a stack, but they had the wrong information on that. And so it makes you wonder how come they are so confident. But more than that, I mean, that was pretty bad, man. That was not good. That's actually how FaZe lost the major.
Yeah. From Stewbox. Whoa. Gotta be cautious here, Automatic. Puts his head on a silver platter. But then puts the lid back on it and calls it a helmet. He's gonna be alright.
What do you call a lid with an elastic band?
What?
A helmet. I'm sorry.
There's a reason I didn't see that answer coming.
It's not logically funny.
Slow creep and crawl from Cloud9 towards the top of Banana. This time it looks like they will head towards B again. Now they have 2 smokes, they have 2 flashbangs, and they better make the most of them as they walk forward here. But all the while, Golden has his nades over towards A, so it's that singular smoke from Rush that can be utilized on B. They go ahead and throw it on CT spawn. They go charging in through the smoke, and Yell manages to survive, somehow falling back, as of course Cloud9 do take the site by storm. But it reloads in, frags flying forward, and Yell gets dropped by Skadoodle just as the remaining CTs are in position. Golden's still nowhere to be found, but he needs to come help them out. Or does he? Because Automatic seems to have this job wrapped and packaged with a bow on top.
Oh, not a free kill. Oh man, I don't know. It still would have been tough with that kill, but very unlucky to hit the fountain. Or maybe very not skillful enough, just by a small margin, to just miss the body and hit the fountain. Either way, not much margin for error, so can't get too upset with that one. 1v3 at the end of the day. Luminosity won the frantic round that resulted in Cloud9 running out of time, but apart from that, Cloud9 pulled out 3. Feels like this game is set up to be a disaster. Back to you, Connor.
Well, do disasters have silver linings?
Is there solace in disasters?
Probably not. See
Yeah.
if it continues this way. Maybe they can rebuild quickly.
Maybe they can rebuild quick. Maybe they just, maybe they just like, that's what they need to snap out of it. That was just one round, but like, don't do that again. For the sake of everyone. This could be Skadoodle's last match, Come on. You never know.
Send them off proper.
Yeah.
Oh, you always wear clean underwear.
Right.
Cool. Headshots from Rush. Good spray control even.
Heck of a spray.
This is there with a headshot of his own. Good deagle work, and Lucas has another deag.
Ooh, baby.
Right between the eyes. All the while, bomb ejects towards the B site, so this is certainly going to be Cloud9's, you'd assume.
Almost certainly.
If I'm Lucas, I save that off.
Oh yeah.
Give up the 4th round to Cloud9.
Screw it.
It's not too far gone just yet. We're only 5 rounds deep.
Expensive gun. And he's got the Hennelepathy telling him to save the gun.
What is that?
It's when Henny contacts his twin to tell him to hold on to the op.
Telepathically.
Hennelepathy. Hennelepathy.
Telepathy. It sounds like some kind of disease. Like, oh man, did you hear about John?
He's got Hennelepathy.
Yeah, poor
So he has
guy.
4 weeks to live. How'd you find out? Oh, via Hennelepathy. That's so sad.
Golden really wants to deny that op, Launders, but never finds him.
There it is. I hate when it just like limp throws the gun. I don't actually know what causes that. Do you know?
I mean, it happens to everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's pills for that. But I don't know.
I don't know actually what happens.
It's really annoying though.
Maybe you didn't press the G key hard enough?
I mean, yes, I've been there and been like, I gotta smash the G key. Like,
You really gotta mash it.
let's go.
So the one op saved is actually going to be a banana at the beginning of the round, and the entirety of Cloud9 for the most part hits up A.
Yeah.
But there's already a rotate for LG. They make it fast enough, and if they can slow down Cloud9, then maybe that op does get into position in
like
order to create fruition. I don't know.
We're gonna look it up. Fruition is the culmination of things.
A pleasurable use or possession.
What did you say actually?
Fruition.
No, but what was your sentence?
Bring the op over, get into position to create fruition.
Oh, maybe that does work. A little lesser used way of using it, but I don't know.
Either way, it's being used.
Okay, wait. B realization. So I guess. Oh, they're gonna win.
Yeah. Take your eyes away from my monitor and put them on yours.
Holy smokes!
Keep your eyes to yourself.
They only had USPs.
Yeah, they had that one op, and it hasn't even actually picked up a kill. It's the deagle of Lucas that's still threatening. And then Henny comes in from the corner, but Skaw can't get the 3rd. So yes, the disasters continue.
Oh, he couldn't get the gun.
Nope. It was stuck in a nook and cranny.
It was one or the other.
Both.
Could have been. Actually, what's a cranny? Kind of know what a nook is. Might be a place you keep a book.
A cranny is a small break or slit.
It's like
Example,
a crevice.
A crevice. An obscure nook or corner.
Okay.
So that was definitely a cranny.
Yeah.
An
A
interior angle
right-angled
formed by
corner.
2 meeting walls.
Oh.
It was not a nook.
Wasn't it? It was a box and a wall.
No, it was a door.
Was it? There's a door behind the box?
Yep.
Okay.
Like a wall bang short.
Cranny and not a nook.
That's why when you have a house with a reading corner, you call it the book nook.
Nook.
Because it's in between 2 walls.
Yeah. Oh. What? Everything's in between 2 walls in a house. Oh, the right angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pistols for Cloud9 not working out as well as it did for Luminosity in the previous round, Launders.
Not looking so hot now.
Looking rather chilly. Fresh Danish morning.
Like a like 5 Mr. Freezes at night.
It was 6.
Tell him what you did, Connor. Tell
I'm
him what you
ashamed.
did.
No. No.
Connor scarfed down five Mr. Freezies like a monster in the middle of the night.
It's your fault. We were gaming together when it happened.
Yeah? How come you didn't tell me about it? Were you so embarrassed?
I'm still ashamed. That's a very excessive amount of popsicles to eat in one sitting.
It's a crazy amount. That's not a popsicle, by the way.
Mr. Freeze is a popsicle.
Mr. Freezy is the...
Yeah, the
Oh, is that a
it's
popsicle?
a popsicle, bro. Yeah, it's
I thought it
a
was-
frozen
I
ice
thought a
dessert.
Freezy was a genre.
No, it's just a tubular popsicle.
Oh, wow. There's no stick in it, though. I thought a stick in it was meant to... Look at the definition of a popsicle. I'll cast this one. All right, I'll cast this one. They got banana control here. Yell at the bottom of it, taking some damage.
Oh my god, you're right.
What's that?
Popsicle is a flavored and colored water frozen on a stick.
A stick is an imperative part of a popsicle, Connor. God damn it. It was known. What's a Mr.
You know what they call? You know what?
What's a Mr. Freezy
you know what
then?
Hugo Byron calls popsicles?
An icy.
Ice lolly.
Oh my god, that is so very British. I hate him.
Ice lolly.
Ice lolly.
I just love the red ice lollies.
Spend £2 on an ice lolly.
It's easy to make fun of him. It's fun too. That's what makes it so wholesome. Grenades into the A bomb site. Flashbang's actually blind steal, but he just lines up near 2 bodies. Skadoodle's lucky to be alive, in fact. Lucas yet to come into play. Now swings wide as Nekus does the same. And it's no frags for Lucas somehow, but so much damage to everybody still up other than automatic. The last T to arrive as bomb is planted.
Very low, but still, I think hopes are high. There's a small chance here, but they're, you know, as the aggressors, they're gonna be more aware of that, and also again, telepathy comes into play. Maybe just awareness. They got 2 ops here. That's a hard one to turn down. Might see a lot of saves in their future. Maybe. With the ops that they've got. So, since we have second, what the heck is a Mr. Freezy?
I don't know.
How do we even search this? You can't search Mr. Freezy on Merriam-Webster, right? Tom and Eric would find out for us. Oh no, he died.
That's unfortunate, isn't it?
Unlucky. Mr. Freeze. Search the Batman supervillain. You just went on the dictionary and searched Mr. Freeze.
That's how they spell it on the packaging.
It's Mr. Freezy.
Yeah, that's how it's written.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's no,
The
it's
E
like
in Mr. Freezy
some
is
kind of
just
accent aigu or something.
Accent aigu. Oh. You are French after all. Double op sniper between Henny and Yell. This is actually one of my favorite looks for Luminosity, is when they have the double sniper setup.
This is when Yell's like, oh, I gotta prove to my team I can primary.
Yeah. Just trying to ripe that op right out of Henny's hands.
Yeah. Lucky enough to save 2 last round. Oh! Small chance. Oh, you know he's peeking again. The chicken's in a hurry. Kind of set up in the split again. Minute 14. Would like to see that same round go as they intended. Don't know what the recipe is. Henny. Oh my god, they're both at mid. Henny gets the kill. And... oh, it's just Mr. Freeze.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I think I called it a Freezy, not a Mr. Freezy. Okay. Lucas, peppering through the smoke. Neck is in a corner. Very similar, like very common position to be in.
Yeah, with a gap in the smoke on top of it too, but
Yeah.
there's no gap on the coffin side, so the rotate from Lucas not going to be made easy. Could get flashed into this bomb site. He will run right through to his avail. Manages a kill immediately, in fact. Bomb's still down. Ska wants to maintain control of Banana. The CT walks right into his crosshair. Steel denied anything further, so 2v2 ensues. Luminosity gets back that edge with the double sniper setup. That's how they clutch and make the retake happen with 2 ops, Mohan.
They literally asked for the peaks and they got them, and that's it. That's all they had to do. Wait for them to come into their arms. Easy. Yeah, I bet this isn't the first time. Okay. Okay, so it is kind of, they want to classify it as a popsicle, or flavor ice? What's that?
Oh, they're called freezies. Freeze pop in the United States.
Freezy or freeze pop?
Freezer pop. Oh, maybe
Ice
that's what
lolly.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, so maybe that's what an ice lolly is to the Brits.
Oh, interesting. A freezy. This is interesting. I like this conversation. Were you just playing PUBG with like an ice lolly hanging out of your mouth?
Yeah.
A strange way to be. Oh, you gotta click.
It's those moments when Dust just refuses to die like the rest of us, and we have to watch him for 30 minutes. That's when I use my ice lolly.
Oh, so that's why you encourage him. Go for this one.
Do it.
Slurping down the ice lolly as it melts.
LG running down middle faster than popsicles melt. on a hot summer day. Flames steal stands. The bomb's actually down here, so they still haven't managed to retrieve it. And with such little HP, it's going to be tough. Because at any given moment, those 5.56 rounds can come pelting you through those smokes.
Like being trapped in your own house. Stay on banana.
Whoa! Damage is there. Frag is not. As of yet, that is.
Does he do it? Oh, he knows. Oh, it's close. Very close. Close but no cigar. What the hell does that mean? We said that so many times. Nobody knows what the hell that means. Oh my god, they're sneaking the site. Yell. Can he saw the plant? Yeah, he does. It's all good. Almost but not quite successful. Yeah, we know that. Looking up the definition of close but no cigar.
It's of U.S. origin and dates to the mid-20th century. Fairground stalls gave out cigars as prizes. So this is most likely the source. So you were close to winning, but sorry, no cigar.
So for fairground games for kids?
Yeah, man. I mean, we used to put kids in coal mines. Like, of course they could smoke.
Of course they could win a cigar. That's the least we could do. That's, man.
Haha, child labor.
We are so blessed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reel it back in.
Okay.
That was patient, and it pays off.
Oh,
Then
bang, bang,
another.
bong. Bish, bash, bosh. Bingo, bango, bongo.
Yeah, you forgot the O's. Now Golden's just surrounded by threats. Luke is actually behind him. This is an interesting fight. Maybe Golden turns around and picks up that kill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if he even just thinks about it for just a brief second. Who knows? What if the instinct just kicks in? It's too late now. And once again, they're trapped in their own house. The banana house.
Banana man.
Lives in a banana under the sea. No, that doesn't work.
One smoke on Flusha. That is it.
Look at Lucas. He's going for the it's just big walk around.
Taking a leisurely stroll.
It's taking so long they might come back and check randomly and kill him. Watch.
I mean, they should know that the potential for a mid push has always been open. But
Yeah, it's just like because Golden
hey,
was
Prius,
here.
quit sleeping. Let's watch Lucas.
It's got to be Prius, 100%. What is happening? There's a guy behind. What the?
He wants the
what
knife.
is that? I love how he doesn't get a kill.
Yeah, it takes the teammate to trade.
He had so much concentration that went into that flank.
Yeah,
You
he
know, the
saw
whole
one
time
player
he's
just-
worried.
He saw red.
That is just ridiculous.
And now Automatic's going to retreat with that one op. But they should be able to keep up. They know they know he has it, so I'd anticipate the chase. Look how LG are swarming like a angry hive of bees.
Wow, that's descriptive.
You ever throw rocks at beehives?
No? Why would you do that?
Because I'm chaotic.
You get bored in rural Canada.
Yeah. This is a fun one. If there's ever a beehive near your pool,
Yeah.
you take the big long arm that's meant to siphon out the surface gunk.
Yeah.
And
The
then
scooper.
you use it to just poke the beehive, and then they all come out, and you go underwater, and they can't get you.
Did you learn that from Crash Bandicoot?
No, no. I beat those levels, by the way.
Okay, nice, nice.
I beat the second Crash
I
Bandicoot.
know
I'm
that's
on
a
the third
big
one now.
point of frustration for you, so I'm glad you got past it.
God, I'm so happy you let me say that to everyone. Just so you all know, I'm working through them. Thank God for Nintendo Switch. You think Automatic's one op will make a difference?
I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say yes, but I don't believe it.
Yeah, it's going to take some teammates around him to pull anything off, you think. And after this crescendo of kills...
There's just too many people
steal.
in B site, and they're all, look at them, crispy. They're all looking crispy.
That was a nice one. Double op setup yet again here for LG, moving that one for free. So slight reinvestment, not going to really dig into the depths of the money that Luminosity have actually started to collect.
This has been a goofy game.
It has been. It's been a wild ride, but I'm happy to be here with you.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
Couple of goofy, okay. That's fine. Hectic mid push, chaotic mid push.
In a
Through
gun
his
round.
mode. Nekis, he gets 3. He stops all the alt aggression. But here's Flush and Golden to combine for 3 for themselves. And it's a 2v2 suddenly, but it's only the terrorists who are alive that have gotten kills.
Anything you can do, Swedes can do better. Like recycling.
Here we go. Another big flank, potentially.
Let's yell this time.
Yell this time. Who wins this round? Call it.
Ooh, Luminosity.
Look at that. And op on the big flank.
Because we've got the T's pinched into
They
banana yet
turn the
again.
corner. Steel, can you hold him off? Are they going to be aware of this? Does he have time? Do they clear him? That's the golden question, if you will. Oh my god, he just picked the perfect. Oh, wow.
Steel's on point map too.
Yeah, it really is. Really is.
That's 2 rounds back to back as well, where he's just kind of decimated those banana players. But how does Nekas manage all 3 in this position?
Look at this. Turns around, deals with
he
all.
gets the
Wow,
ult.
a double spray down.
Nice, they line up for him, so makes the job all the easier, and then Steel puts the nail in the coffin ×2.
Right. Bolted down. 6 feet under. It's in the morgue. They poured the formaldehyde on it.
Ugh.
Bodies are preserved
You know what's really interesting?
for viewing later.
Process of Egyptian mummification.
Yeah. I'm sure that is. Is that where did they use formaldehyde back then?
I don't know. I know they use some kind of black sludge.
Ew. What was that made of?
Sludge.
It's a pure ingredient. Oh my god, that got hectic, but automatic was ready.
Yeah. So that's a Deagle turned into an M4 for Golden.
Ooh, an off. Is this the best gun to have in this situation?
Not when there's fire at your feet, but luckily Henny's got the cross
Ooh.
and a double for it.
Look at that, it's going fly fishing.
Bombs just strewn out into the open.
Okay.
Flusha makes the pistol happen, and the plant comes in. Yell walks around the corner with op in hand. Here's the reload close.
Oh.
Good kill to the first. Skadoodle cleared out by Lucas. So solid retake from Luminosity. They are gunning strongly for those double digits, Launders.
This is really rough. I wonder if Cloud9 have a replacement in mind already. It's not a good time to do this because it's post-major. And so, like, a lot of the best options are gone because they're committing for the new season. And then the major's coming up, so it's like maybe next after that major, I think Cloud9 are really going to have to dish out a lot to get the player that they absolutely most desire
Yeah,
at
unless
this
there's
point.
any contracts running out, but none that I know of.
Yeah, I don't know.
I say that like I know anything about anyone's contract.
There's rumors and stuff, but
Ooh, trigonometry. Involuntarily.
oh, they should pick up Roka.
Whoa, Lucas, look out. Staying true to his name, Rush flies in through the windowsill. Yell comes creeping out from Apps.
Oh!
Second shot,
Do it.
give me the third. That would have been superb, but instead it's Scott to get the best of him and Steel to push into the Apps, leaving Flusha to drop him. 2 of these T's on half HP, but in the final round of the half, they are gunning for a 6th, and they've got themselves a man advantage in the afterplant to do so.
It's looking promising at this point. The bomb's down, 3v2. And he doesn't know where his next target is. They're going to probably try to clear the boiler. Golden, does he get both? Does he get one? Oh my god. USP straight up wins that duel. And these are strong positions to stop lane against. I have to say, Skadoodle somehow misses that flick.
And they're all tagged up.
They're
Both
both
with ops.
opping. What is happening? Is he going to lose this? First
Needs them
shot's
both.
good. Oh my god. Almost got caught behind the fire. Is he going to go for some kind of no-scope? Oh wow, the quick one. Neck is see in another dimension.
Oh, now this is going to be a good angle for it. Let's
Yeah.
just enjoy this.
This is kind of cool. Boing.
That's nice.
That's cool.
I like that. I'm pleased.
Strange round, man. Lots of strange rounds in this game. It looks bad. Honestly, it looks really bad. Both teams don't look very good, have to say. Must be said. But individual plays are on
Yeah,
one.
that's true. It's a chaotic mess, but it's
This is like a rank S where everyone picked their teammates, but they're not really trying.
yeah, right. Right, I feel you. So 9-6, no double digits in the first half. Luminosity with an edge. If I'm not mistaken, that's the same score they had when they switched sides on Overpass. And I'm not mistaken.
And he's also not mistaken.
I'm gonna double check.
He ate 5 freezies. That's an unreal amount
Listen, okay?
for one day. How'd you go to sleep?
At like 4 in the morning.
Oh. How much sugar is that? How much sugar is in a Mr.
More than I want to know, man.
I'd like to know. You're going to Google it right now. After this pistol. I'll take it from here. Automatic. Gets that. Does his rounds. Clears halls. Falls back at Skadoodle. Golden's already hurt. He's the only one here. He can't stay in here and fight. Can't even spam. He can't risk anything at this point. Can't even tell his teammates any proper answers as to what the T's are going to do. They're holding on to construction, but with the bomb going down, high numbers for Luminosity. It looks like they're looking to get double digits. 4 CTs left over. Golden, he's still up. He's got a kill. Congregation towards the coffins as they push in. Rush gets the first kill. Lucas and Yell all alone. One's got a USP. High hopes for them. Golden still somehow the final member of Cloud9 left alive. Low on USP bullets, goes to the reload. Doesn't have time to do this. No kid involved.
Oh, but
first
he gets the
headshot
first.
is nice. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow.
How does he do that? He's falling.
How many grams of sugar in it? This is tripping me up to have all this non-English.
Yeah, I know. It's really hard to use a computer in Danish.
Who knows what you just agreed to right there?
5.
It's got to be. Is it Zucker? Zucker sounds like sweet. I bet it's Zucker. 16 grams. That sounds accurate.
It's a lot of sugar.
What was 580?
I hate
That
myself.
doesn't actually mean. So that one day last year.
Yeah. It's not just one. Henny with a trio, not going to get his ace. Come on. What you doing, Steel?
Wow.
I'm pretty sure that's the second ace that Steel has stolen so far in these two
Killed
maps.
before he died, before the last kill was even had.
I mean, it's just an anti-eco one, so it doesn't really matter.
Can't
but,
collect that.
You know, it's for the stats, man.
At the end of the day.
You got to stat the pats.
It's a spoonerism, did you know that?
Yep.
It's
So
when
I've
you
told-
mix up consonant vowels and embrymes.
What about embryos?
Embrymes.
Right into the gun round. I feel like I blinked and missed the first 2 rounds of this half. Obviously, they both belong to Luminosity, but we are straight into the gun rounds. Man, with this new change to CS, we get into the gun rounds so quick.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Because it's like when they just want to save on the second round, they just run into their deaths.
Ooh, that's
Get the
good.
ball rolling.
Perfect timing on that, obviously. Automatic is very in tune with what's going on. All up in front of him. Ooh, falling back quickly. That could have been dangerous, but the rotate terrain, he's got to make room for his teammates. Smoke goes out defensively, and that's going to shut down any hopes for Luminosity to take arch control. Got one player on Banana, but right now, Cloud9 have the right idea.
I'm just going to sulk back into middle, too. As will Cloud9 towards B. All the while, Nekis has held down Banana. Defense going to go for the boost now that there's 2 members back at the B site. With the remaining utility here for Luminosity, they could smoke off that position. Molotov Coffin, Molotov back site. Their options are open. Molotov there instead. Now that's not going to burn Golden off of the boost. So if they realize this, it doesn't go up.
Oh, they know. There's another Molotov they could use if they really wanted to.
Yeah, but they haven't decided to use that smoke.
Yeah, that's weird. Leaving it open.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. They just want to clear everything out, and they do it. Wow, they
That's
get in
why.
there. That's crazy.
Simultaneous kill from Steel at the A site as well. Sure, he's dropped by Skadoodle, but 3 versus 2 for Luminosity out of a 4v5 is something they will happily take. They'll lap it up.
It rotates too far. This round is complete.
That's 12.
Yeah.
Doubling up the score of Cloud9 and Luminosity for the team who's in last place right now. Doing decent.
They're doing decent.
Having a good
They're
evening.
doing good enough. Definitely expected Cloud9 to win these games narrowly, but not to lose them drastically. That was the farthest thing from my mind. How come you only eat like half the candies and wrap them up again?
Because I've eaten about 8 Strepsils today,
Is
and I'm
there
starting
sugar
to
in
fear
those?
for my health. I don't know if there's sugar in them, but I can't feel my face. So
Is it because it has like some kind of like
I'm on
numbing
man,
agent?
I'm on one.
in it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it numbs your throat.
Okay, but then if you
But,
have enough, it's got to numb other stuff. That's nearby your
I'm
throat.
on one hell of a concoction of drugs today.
Interesting. Very
Got
cool.
Ibuprofens, Buckleys, Strepsils.
List them off.
Excuse me.
Still stifling though. Take as many drugs as you want. Drugs don't do drugs, kids. See what happens? Numb face and a sniffle.
Feels so good.
Does it?
No,
Okay.
but we'll get through it. We're having fun all the while. That's what's important. As long as you have fun.
Sometimes I wonder, is there anything more important than making your friends laugh? At the end of the day, is there really? Who knows? I don't have the answers. Don't answer. I don't have
Making
the
your
answers.
enemies cry.
I actually like that one too, you know? Why not? Oh!
He gets it.
Oh my god, that's one way to do it. Yeah?
Yeah, there's many ways, and that's one of the unorthodox ones, but it most certainly works. Now automatic in from the CT side, and Ska's going to clothesline the push thanks to his angle. They don't smoke it again, and this time it just doesn't work out. But it still left us in a 2v2.
2v2. Flusha, he's getting away. But what's he getting away into? And where's the flank? And no one's watching this. Rush? When does he activate? Who's gonna whoa! How do you not get that? Unfortunately.
Howdy doody. That's the question.
Wow, the Deagle.
Rush doesn't have armor or a gun though.
That's true.
So Steel has a huge advantage right now.
You think
and
he
he's
wins
waiting
this
for the
for
peek.
sure? Oh my gosh!
Comes back for
Guns
it.
out, guns out.
13-6.
13-6. You know, maybe it's better that Luminosity win that round. Maybe it's just better. You know?
What?
Just maybe it's just better
What is?
that Luminosity win that round.
It should be. I mean, they were meant to win it.
Seems like they were destined to. They're set on a course at the beginning of the round to win it,
And I don't like really
based on their bye.
I don't really like surprises. So,
Yeah. You ever had a surprise birthday?
Nope.
Anyone ever spring one on you?
yes, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, because it was surprising, right?
Yeah,
Don't like that either.
I like to know what I'm constantly going into. You know, I'm a calculated kind of guy.
Yo. Can't calculate a surprise. That's inherently impossible. So if you could, you wouldn't be able to. It wouldn't be a surprise anymore.
Whoa! Golden dropped to 83 off of that nade. Luminosity have done a really good job of just bullying into this B bomb site, even though I haven't seen a CT cross smoke yet.
It really doesn't look like the most optimal entry possible, especially with the players in CT, but they still managed to pull them out. Pull them out of the hat.
It's like if I was a professional player and I had to devise a B execute, it looks nothing like theirs.
One of the first things you think.
Mine has a smoke in it.
Smoke the cross, potentially. Because, like, you can still spam. Like, it's not like the guy who's on top of the boost is safer just because you smoke it. You can still
But
spam him easily.
The thing of not having the smoke is that it enables them to go for gun duels, and I feel like that's LG's style.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you smoke it off, okay, we can cross and plant the bomb, but that's not what they want. They just want to kill people.
Yeah. The problem is when you don't kill the CT guy, or another one shows up and you're still fighting that site guy, it gets so messy. But
That's when Luminosity thrive.
that's true.
They
That's
thrive
true.
in the chaos. They were born in the chaos.
So was a couple of these Fnatic players on Cloud9. Oh my gosh, yeah.
See?
Good rounds from.
Couldn't do that with a smoke.
That's true. If you don't smoke off Moto, then Henny can go
To town.
to town. Oh man, what do you rhyme that with?
What?
Don't smoke Moto, then Henny can go.
Solo.
Okay,
Because he did it all on his own.
fair enough. That works. For some reason, I couldn't get Proto out of my mind, but that.
Yeah, I was thinking of Proto.
Where do
but
you go
that's
with
just
that?
an NA player.
Yeah, a Proto, right? That's literally who I was thinking of too.
Me too.
Just the straight up person. I don't even. Does he even op? I don't know.
I don't even think he plays CS anymore.
That's a shame. Did he win a major?
No. But Skadoodle did.
Yep, but he's gonna retire too.
What is a Proto up to?
Anytime now. You never know. It could be the last game, right? This could be the last game. Any round could be the last round.
Proto's got a sick mustache.
Yeah? Think he's hiding something? Look at my pin tweet. Anybody wearing rocking a mustache is in disguise until further notice.
Mustache.
It's a beard. It doesn't count if you have the beard too. It's not a mustache.
It's still a
then.
mustache. It's a mustache attached to a beard.
No, no. The mustache alone is what's when you're in disguise.
I feel you.
It's clear to everyone else. You
So
also kind of
clarifying.
you almost have a mustache, but it's not.
Thank you.
Were you supposed to shave that? We'll not go there.
Yeah.
Cloud9 could win this round to make it a long game.
Was I supposed to shave it? It depends on who you ask.
I'm asking you.
I don't think I'm supposed to.
Oh, so you're trying to grow that. How long you been working on that?
I shave it every second day, but I only shorten it.
Oh.
It's about the stubble, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, well, they bully where they're waiting to be again. Luminosity Gaming.
It's been the go-to play.
They're pushing in.
They're doing it so consistently that why not hit it yet once more?
Try it again. They wrap in the site with one person. They're jumping up on the other, but they're getting killed in CT spawn. Henny has been good at this. He's good at these entries. Gotta say, man. He's nice.
Yell as well.
Oh, that was a great nade.
Both lucky to be alive at this point. Penny looking
Imagine.
to improve on the 21 frags. Now Yell's going to have to clutch this, and it's a rock from behind. Rush puts him to sleep. Good night.
Can't help but feel the B stuff is not only going to not work, but then, I don't know, Cloud9 are probably just going to get better. It's going to be hard to win this game. What is going on, man? I really thought this lineup was good.
For Cloud9?
Yeah. Kind of thought they had all the things they
Yeah,
needed.
I'm kind of wondering. It's like how much do you chalk up to the fact, okay, you know Skadoodle's off, right? So you know this isn't your lineup.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
the tough part.
It's not like he's playing so poorly. It's not like he's just given up and he's
Yeah.
here on a technicality. Like he was the best player on Overpass.
Yeah, also, it's
You know?
not just like the toughest competition either, so. Tough sledding, tough sledding. I mean, Automatic said he was taking it seriously. He said he wasn't playing any other games, except for Counter-Strike. And he
what you
played
know.
a lot of Fortnite, and he was good. He stopped.
Double sniper setup from Cloud9. Luminosity gunning for the 15th to secure OT with 3 AKs and 2 pistols this round.
Maybe they're just waiting for the next player at this point.
Yeah, but you still got to win.
You gotta win still. You're still here. Play the game.
Still got
It's
to make
true.
that land finals.
That's true. That's still on the line no matter what happens. Time is whether or not you decide it should. Oof.
Almost a collateral from Golden. Will fall off the first angle. Sticks around for a little bit because Flusha's got them dead to rights.
Easy.
Puts 3 of them down.
Flushes them down the toilet.
Yeah.
Flushes them. That's actually what his name is from. It's just literally flushing the toilet. Just some troll name he had when he was a kid. That's it. Just wins a major. Just wins a couple majors.
Grenade stack. Gonna blow him up with banana. Yes, sir. Ooh, does soften him up. Now watch these guns run through them. Nope. They've decided to pump the brakes.
Hold
Put a
up.
halt to the shenanigans.
More damage dealt to the CTs, huh? Okay, I take it back. I take it all back. Oh, here he is on the hunt. Flusher.
Put down, and now it's the 5v2 still. Cloud9 contained the entirety of Luminosity. Does Flusher realize there's one over towards the spawn? That is Steel.
Yeah, Luminosity are like a Ziploc bag full of anthrax.
You.
Contained.
Importantly.
Wouldn't want that to get out. I wouldn't hold on. How much would you money for you to hold on to that bag in your hand?
Is it shut?
It's shut.
Well, not that much.
Do you trust Glade? To,
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, can I have my choice of bag? Because I would take Ziploc.
$100. Would you hold on to a bag of anthrax, Ziploc sealed?
Yeah.
$100?
Yeah.
You're crazy. What are you gonna do with $100? What do you need $100 for?
Wave it in your face.
Jesus.
I have $100 and you don't.
Isn't Sophie watching this? She's gonna think, what are
No,
you crazy?
she's busy. She's hanging out with friends
Oh,
tonight.
that's when you tell the truth.
Yeah.
$100, you hold on to a bag of anthrax.
Listen, she'd understand, all right? We got a condo to pay for.
$100. It's not even the interest.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll take a condo. Careful, Flusha.
Careful,
There's a big burst of Luminosity players ready to round that corner.
playing with anthrax.
Little chip damage thanks to the nade.
That's a good one. The smoke to make it so that they can't actually just keep top mid. Might take another wave of utility to come and take it back. But since Flush has reaggressed, they might think, okay, well, maybe we can isolate him. Nekas? Is he gonna get caught off guard? Oh, yep, just a bit. Oh, man.
Second from Flusha.
King Flush.
Nothing further after that. Steel bursts down into the A site, and they've got the lineup here between Automatic and Rush. Both players on the boxes. Op connects its first target. And now that rotates, walking slowly over. So unless Luminosity clear this site immediately, they just won't have enough HP to gun down 4 players.
This needs to be flashed. Oh, they're not gonna do it.
That works, but now the corner's not checked, so death on the doorstep.
The number 2 most unchecked spot on Inferno. The number 1 being the boost and CT spawn on B. Most unchecked common spot where kills are had that could be prevented. With the right amount of awareness, the kills could be prevented. Lives could be saved.
Last time Luminosity had these sorts of pistols, they also had grenades to go with it, launders, but now they're missing step 1 of the 2-step process.
That's half of them. The steps.
Yes. So you'd think that they are in dire straits. They most certainly are. Matter of time with Cloud9 already pushing down Banana, already having this front position on the brackets of A. They are prepared to do the dirty work.
They're geared up, ready to go. Preparing for duty.
Job done.
Flushes in the spot he likes a lot. Should be a couple of easy pistol kills to come his way. First one is Rushes there to pick up a little bit of the action too. 11 to 14 double digits for Cloud9, and technically they haven't lost yet.
Not yet, but they'll also be dealing with Luminosity on a bye. If we look at the spree of rounds, it was 5 to start this T side for Luminosity, and now 5 in a row for Cloud9.
So at this point, it's 5 in a row for Luminosity then. Is that what you're saying?
I did not say it, but who knows?
Who knows? Let's see about this. Let's start here with this op shot.
Ooh, Rush walking down middle, Yelp. Probably not going to anticipate this because they already killed the player further back, but now he knows. But still, there's nowhere to go. Tries to slither his way back. Turtle head.
Oh my god.
Massacres.
Decimated.
All over the place. Just steal 1v4. He's going to get the back of Rush, so he thought. Flicks back and kills Flusha first. Spray through the smoke, somehow doesn't hit the target.
That looked very good. That's exactly how you should have sprayed through that smoke. This is going to be a longer round. Is he just going to save this? He's got no health. It's going to run the gamut. It's going to go do the loop around the world. Classic save strategy. Look at all these sites of Inferno. Have you seen these? Have you really looked up sometimes?
Have you ever looked up inside the palace on Mirage?
Yes.
It's a very beautiful ceiling.
Isn't it broken? Oh no, that's in
No,
Cobble.
it's just, there's like a second floor up there. Cobble? What the hell's that?
Cobble is a map that used to be played in Counter-Strike Global Offensive that got removed in place of, what was it, Nuke? It brought back Nuke, right? No, what did it do?
Dust 2.
Oh, Dust 2, yeah, that's right. I've heard of that map.
Yeah, I played it once or twice.
Did you play the Dust 2 for like the first like few thousand hours?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
classic.
It's just the way that people learn
Yeah.
Counter-Strike, really. It's
Actually,
good.
when I first came into the game as well, it was like Operation Vanguard or something like that. One of the wonky operations. And I played a lot of Motel. It was a hostage rescue map.
Wow.
That's where I learned Counter-Strike.
Did you like Hostage Rescue?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, I liked it more than Bomb Defuse at
Whoa.
first. But then then I woke up.
Wow.
Got slapped straight.
Sheeple no longer.
I actually hated Counter-Strike when I first played it. I thought it was so lame.
Yeah.
There wasn't even any classes. There was no perks. There was no
Ew.
attachments.
Stop it.
Couldn't aim down sight. Like, what is this? 1995?
Grossing me out.
But,
Here's off.
you know, then I came around to it. It was with the realization of how much skill it actually takes. And not just on an individual level, because then I started to learn things about, you know, recoil pattern and counter strafing. Like, before you know what those things exist, like what those are, Counter-Strike is just kind of weird of a game. But it's once you learn all the intricate mechanics.
Yeah, the game's more about mastery than it is about stuff.
Yeah. You know, when you're used to like Call of Duty and Battlefield, where you just queue up into a pub and stomp noobs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not rewarding in Counter-Strike. What's rewarding is
One tap down mid.
yeah, and that takes
And
a many an hour to perfect.
a many an hour.
Many hours.
A million hours. Could be the round that ends it all at any time. You never know. Actually, no. They
Nope.
both have money. I lied.
And neither have 15 rounds.
I had a feeling that this was going to happen with Luminosity's rickety B takes that were, I feel like they were almost very lucky to be winning in the first place.
Working at first and not now.
Yeah.
So they've gone to A instead, and that's where we've seen Automatic and Rush really lock it off. Flusha 2 has been doing wonders on this portion of the map. Will take some damage alongside Rush, as the walk-up's good from Yell. Flusha, though, he just wants to throw himself into the fray. Will catch one, but it's still the pit player that's a problem. Rush keeping this even 3v3. Pulls out the smoke, and he's got the cover from Skadoodle, but Ska's now down, and Rush is still back here inside pit. The other CT trying to wrap up from mid, and Rush is doing it all alone. The bomb carrier works his way towards Arch, and now he's just going to eject to the B site. And he's got 4 health to make this clutch happen.
This will be a tough one. It's still technically possible. Rush, so low HP, and Golden, you know, only opping. I think there's still a good chance that he gets to 1 kill. It's kind of what all it starts with. Clearly not expecting Golden to be there that soon, so depends how Yellow wants to play this. It looks like you actually want CT control, which is quite interesting because neither of them are coming from here, so they don't know if he's wrapped into construction, which is the cool part for Yell.
I mean, he could be behind any of the pieces on the site.
Absolutely.
He could be over inside of construction.
The smoke. That makes it difficult, though.
And that is the first. He knows.
Oh my god.
Now Golden's going to run forward, and the flash goes high. Yell could win the clutch. He does.
Oh my god.
He finds a way out of the A site, plays a superb afterplant, and now he's gunning for a 30th round. I mean, look at the kill distribution here. 29 frags on him, 22 for Henny, and everybody else in the mid-teens. What a gnarly 1 versus 2.
Pretty nuts, man. Good play overall. Obviously, Golden missed a cut. I mean, he was so low, like he could have been blown over. But he played that as well as he possibly could for such low health. Got that first kill as anticipated. The smoke should have made it unwinnable because the amount of doubt that was in his mind about where the second player was. But apart from that, I mean, he did the impossible right there, so that was really good. Oh wow!
Man.
Do the B antics start up again? Oh, Lucas shooting a bit high there. Skadoodle, major champion, by the way.
Crucial kill for Ska, I think. Although all the while, it's pulled the rotates from Cloud9 over towards Arch side. Yell's going to just burst out into the A bomb site, and Automatic drops him. That was a crucial op kill to come in from Library. And now Rush, he's not in pit, but he's still in a prime position to stop this A hit.
Yeah, how are they going to clear this? This is unlikely.
Just going to walk back
Oh,
in.
oh
Steal.
my god.
Looking around now, revealed. The Graveyard Peak comes in. Rush finds cover, but still goes down. And the smoke blocks off the op. However, Automatic's changed position, so excuse me, that's Flusha towards smoke, and a headshot on top of it. Neck is 17 health, 1v3. This is a reset versus LG, and a 13th one for Cloud9.
You know what that spells?
Overtime.
I didn't say it. I did not say it.
Does it spell overtime or disaster?
Which one is a better Scrabble score? It's probably disaster.
Both 8 letters.
Actually, it's probably overtime just because of O, V.
V's in there, yeah. Yeah, disaster's all like common consonants plus
Yeah, it's
vowels.
crummy letters.
Yeah, the V. The V's the difference
V's
maker.
big. That makes up for some of the slack. I think D is actually pretty good though.
Oh, like what, 4 points?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like not bad.
V is like 5 or
V's
6.
5, yeah. I think V's 5, maybe more, yeah. Then
Why have we ever played Scrabble?
I like Scrabble.
Me too.
Once I beat my brother, he's a Shakespeare professor at Scrabble, so that's my claim to fame.
What a punk.
Played a lot of games.
Beat him once. So, this round with just the pistols, it's not going to happen. Luminosity, they're gunning for that 30th. So, either a 16-14 over top of Cloud9, or let's get out of regulation. Put on our overtime hats.
Get on the train to Choo Choo Town.
It's got a big feather on it, I bet.
Feather in the cap.
What's the buy going to look like here in the last attempt from Luminosity?
What's a bygone? Oh, bygone.
Bygone
Oh,
be.
okay.
Bygones.
Let bygone be bygone. Could be the last round. Could not be the last round. Could be the fifth last round, or the 9th last round. or 59th last round.
Really low utility, but it's not like they've had to use utility to make much happen. Just looking for the frags. Looking for the frags, Luminosity. I mean, this has been such a shutdown on the CT side from Cloud9. Luminosity, they used Yell to get this 15th one secured, right? That beautiful 1 versus 2 is what it took. So who has the heroics to make it happen yet again? Could be Steel, as he does get himself the trade frag into the B site, but he's left with 28 health. So now on wobbly legs, but that's not going to stop him from getting the kill straight through smoke.
They have no smoke for CT.
So they just chuck the bomb over, and Steel not only has to get both of those first kills, but he's got to put the bomb down too. This does leave his teammates over in that deep banana control, and that could serve as an issue for Cloud9. Bomb's ticking, and the CT start working towards the wrap on coffins. They do have a smoke to actually try and nullify the players on banana, but is Steel's position going to catch another kill? It does. He's got 3, but finally put down. It falls onto Flusha. In the 30th round, are LG about to close this out? All they have to do is manage the man on the defuse, and that is Flusha looking for the duel, but he doesn't expect the boost. And 30 rounds is all it takes. LG 2-0 Cloud9.
I feel like we're almost lucky to have that finish in 30 rounds just with how close each of those last rounds were. And again, it comes down to, honestly, what looks like a pretty gnarly B take with just like the no smoke left for CT.
Yeah.
Trades are just, I don't even know. They could have gone either way.
It's wild, right? I feel like it was just those explosive bursts into the B bomb site with, again, no utility. It looks so shady, yet it works.
Yeah.
And I think that actually kind of goes into what we said with Luminosity being bred within chaos. Luminosity doing their best with the limited tools that they seem to have. So props to them. The last ranked team in the league starting this evening, and they pick up 2 wins over a reputable organization still fighting for playoff spots. So that's us done for the evening, but not yet for Natsu and James. So we'll give this one over to them one last time, and we'll call it a night.
Their first win here in the North American Pro League in a 2-0 session. So they had one map before, but this is the first 2-0 they've managed to muster up against a Cloud9 that still doesn't fully make sense, is in an awkward situation in general. But what Luminosity have done is hurt their chances of making their way to Odense.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I mean, 14-6 up for Luminosity. That was, I think, that was the biggest scoreline that they or the advantage they had through the game.
Yeah,
ends up with a 16-14 win. I think it's a great explanation once, or a great example of the T side and how just super simplified and like there's just no variance. It's just basically there's a smoky middle. How do we pop flash and go through it? We have in banana. We're just gonna explode into it. We're not gonna try to bait any of the utility out of the CT, so on. That's the same trend all the time. Let's explode 3 from apartments. That kind of stuff happening back and forth. So yeah, I mean, Cloud9 started to get the reads. Flusher was playing really good on top and middle. The banana started to get locked down towards after like the halfway through. That CT half for Cloud9, they could have easily climbed back into to a 15-15 scoreline there.
Yeah, and that was it, right? We were so close to overtime. Yell putting up an amazing performance as well there, and at least Luminosity was seeing a bit of signs of life for them, so it's something to take through. But they, as far as I'm aware, they won't be able to make it even if they do come away with their wins of their games. They're that far behind at the moment. They've played a fair few games, but they can be that huge upset potential like we've just seen there for Cloud9. Slightly messing things up for them.
Yeah.
But let's see how the standings look here and find out exactly how things have shaped up after the games that come into play today. So we've got Ghost Gaming still at the top, looking comfortable, sitting pretty, but Team Liquid, they've made their way there as well, just ahead of Renegades now, sneaking into second place. Obviously, they did have games in hand in comparison to some of the other teams. NRG, 4th place, just behind Renegades now. Renegades still going to be pretty happy with where they've set themselves at. MIB, obviously, they had the slow start to the season, but it's working out for them. And even with that loss for Cloud9, they still managed to hold on to 6th place, but only just.
Yeah. I mean, things are starting to normalize the big picture. I mean, obviously, Ghost Gaming is the anomaly of the ranking right now, the leaderboard. But apart from that, having Liquid in 2nd place, yeah, to be expected. NRG, MIBR in the teams that have the berth to go forward in the season. That's something to be expected. And Renegades, obviously, yeah, I mean, we expect them definitely be in the contention. and that they've been a positive surprise so far.
Look how far Luminosity jumped up, by the way, as well. They went from 12th to 8th real quick. Things managed to swap around there. Now, looking at the scores we've seen today, obviously you guys are aware of what we've just seen there between Cloud9 and Luminosity. NRG walked away with 2 swift wins there, taking down Envy, and a bit of back and forth between Renegades and Liquid. But on the second stream, this is quite nice. Ghost have managed to keep up appearances. They've taken down Rogue this time around. Liquid put the hurt onto United, and Made in Brazil, we've still got that map going on between them and Renegades. 13-11 at the moment, but MIBR will certainly want to make that a 2-0. Try and close it out and push their way a little bit further up the standings here. But tomorrow, Natu, tomorrow, this is a clash that's going to be very interesting. Normally when you'd look at Cloud9 versus Team Liquid, you'd be like, oh, we're on for a surefire, crazy game of Counter-Strike. But instead, it might just be Liquid rolling them up and sending them home packing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, teams that are in a very, very different position. And yeah, it's a classic matchup from way back when, the North American Giants. But obviously, from an organization standpoint, that's true. But not so much on the Counter-Strike server right now.
Yeah, there's only one Giant in that matchup, I think. But maybe, you never know, Cloud9 might come in and give us a little bit of an upset coming into it and have a chance potentially with it.
How romantic.
We're trying to see. There's got to be something in there that might be able to happen.
I mean, yeah, they are going to be connecting to an IP address, and they're going to try to get that green thing called crosshair on their heads, and then click mouse 1, get some headshots, and that's a possibility. But I don't think the likelihood is very high that they would be very competitive in that matchup unless Liquid doesn't play to their potential, which yes, we've seen a couple times. But I think for the most part, I feel like as we go deeper into the season, it's harder and harder to play against the big dogs.
Yes. I do want to see what Luminosity can do in future games as well. Just off the back of that, I don't want to see this as being a fluke because they've played Cloud9. Obviously, they started with some tougher opposition, but maybe now we'll see a bit more from them. Maybe they've started to warm up to the whole online scenario.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you have to as well. It's like I said, going deeper and deeper into the season, then you don't really have the choice, do you?
No. It's do or die in every single way, and I won't let you die any further. I know you're still trying to recover bit by bit. It is time for us to close off the show and end today. That is the 7th day of the North American Pro League, all wrapped up here in Denmark, and we will be back tomorrow with Matchday 8. You saw the games on your hand. We're in for some super action coming out from this region, and the question is, how much more of a shake-up will we get? Will there be any potential upsets like the one you've just seen? You won't want to miss any of the action, but before we start with North America tomorrow, don't forget you can always catch the European action just before us.